Hey guys, and welcome to episode 21 of the Entirely X Gaming Podcast. I'm your crazy traveling host, Mike Spindler. Gamer tag is XIMIK392IX. And with me, we got the train-loving Ben Frampton.
Choo-choo! Chugga, 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 chugga. Yeah, all about them trains. Yeah. Gamer tag is Nareem, N-E-R-E-M-E.
With the spelling. Nice job. And we got Tyler Spindler with us.
Hi, I don't need a shower, but I don't know why it says that. But what's up, guys? Gamer tags XI, Tidal Wave, IX.
And back with us again is the amazing Omega Deez.
What's happening? What kind of train are you talking about, though? I think I'm thinking of something different.
Oh? Is there different?
What are you thinking of? Because Ben's been playing
like
something.
Like something you can see on the adult section of World Star Hip Hop.
Nope, haven't seen that. But so we're gonna move into a little something extra. Little topic here is gonna be the zombie genre. There's a lot of those games out there, so we're gonna talk the differences between each zombie game, if we like them or not, and actually how it kind of varies from developer to developer. And if any of those games are actually good or if they're just poop. And we got quite a list.
Some of
But
them.
I think that the point that can be made right at the beginning here is that there are so many zombie games.
Right. And we're probably going to miss a couple. So if you have any, feel free to tweet at us. Ben, what is the Twitter?
It's at entirely_X.
Look at that. Right on the spot. Good job.
Getting good at that.
So starting off, Ben, why don't you go ahead?
Yeah, so the first one that came to mind for me, it probably won't be the first one that comes to mind for some people, but this one was just around for forever, was Left 4 Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
many hours.
That was a big, big game.
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
it had its strengths, it had its weaknesses, but it was a fun game. You know, people played it because it was, a team game, because you had that co-op element.
Yeah.
But it still provided the challenge, trying to do it on that top difficulty, being up on the helipad and seeing two tanks roll around the corner. You're just like, well, shit.
I feel like one aspect of Left 4 Dead, I think they might have put it in 2, was the fact that you could be the zombies. Was that 2 or was it in both?
That was
of
the
them?
multiplayer, wasn't it?
That was number 2.
Yeah, but it was in number 2. Like, I liked that aspect of the game, that you could be the zombie and you could, be the person who's going, or you could be like the tank or the what was it called, the Banshee? Was that the one that yelled, or no, the witch?
Smokers.
The witch.
That's what it was. Like, I liked the idea of being the zombie. Like, that's what I liked about Left 4 Dead, was the fact that you could be like, oh hey, or the jockeys. Like, I thought it was really cool that each of those guys had their own way of doing stuff. So that's what I liked about Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
So
it was also a great game for, again, going back a couple episodes of epic moments in games. Mm-hmm. There were some crazy hectic moments, especially when you get on that harder difficulty. I think it was Survivor. Yeah. They're just great moments with 4 different people all screaming down the mic.
Yeah. I remember there's a moment where someone got me in multiplayer. There was like those areas where you had to drop down and then carry on along a corridor, and you couldn't go back. I remember, was it Smoker with the tub?
Yes.
One of them got me as I was falling down, and I was the last person to fall down, so I just got murdered. Pulled back up and just killed. It was horrible.
Yep. It was a good game. I would rate that one. I'd give that one a thumbs up as a zombie game.
You'd give it 6 out of 13, would you?
Yes.
yeah.
Then more alongside that first-person zombie game, you end up with games like Dead Island, which was, I think it was okay. It had its issues.
The second one was a turd.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second one was definitely a turd.
We don't talk about that one. That one didn't happen.
Yeah.
I feel like Dead Island, that one inspired a lot of Dying Light, I feel like with the weapon modifications.
It's the same devs.
Yeah.
Yep. And
So-
That
Dying Light
explains
is
a lot.
Yes.
But I loved Dying Light.
Yeah, and
Like-
Dying Light along this list is probably my favorite on this. It's up there. I think that was very well done. In nighttime, it got terrifying as shit. And
Oh,
you wouldn't
yeah.
want to run out.
It was
Yeah.
it was horrifying. Like the fact that I forgot what the zombies were called that glow in the dark, or like you would use the UV light to get rid of them. Like that was like when I would see one, I would be like, no, I'm gonna go this way, and I would intentionally run all the way around them just to avoid them.
They had those little kids in there
Right.
too
So-
that would scream. Those were kind of creepy. That was terrifying.
Oh, that
Yep.
was terrifying. Oh god.
Don't like that.
No,
Not
no,
at
no,
all.
no. I don't like kids as zombies, and I don't like things that crawl on ceilings.
Yeah.
I get that one from my girlfriend because she explained that one to me, and I was just like, "You're right. That's really gross."
It's terrifying.
It
And
is.
Because it reminds you of spiders, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much. And I hate spiders.
Yeah, and a game that there's a moment in Dead Space 2. I guess this is where, is it a zombie or are they an alien? Right? Type of deal. When you get to I don't think they're zombies, but there's the creepy children when you're in the nursery area in the hospital. It scared the shit out of me.
What was this one
Didn't
for?
like that. Dead Space 2?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dante's Inferno had them too.
Yeah.
So there was like a boy.
Oh,
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, terrifying.
Yeah.
Not a zombie game, but
But
still
That-
creepy.
Any dead kid is creepy in a game.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not cool. Don't put
do
dead
that.
kids in your game, boys.
No, that's
Well,
And
that's
girls.
weird.
Do if you want to creep people out. I mean, that's kind of the whole point of half these games.
Yeah, that's true.
The question is, I suppose, like, which out of this list, or anything else you can think of in the zombie genre, apart from Mike, because you've already said, is your favourite? So
I
Mike-
got one more, but
Well, you can't have two favourites. Pick one.
all right. So
Greedy.
my number one is Sunset Overdrive.
See, okay, but
Sunset
do we
Overdrive.
consider?
I'm not sure
Yeah.
that's zombies.
I
Right,
feel
so
like
they
it is.
were-
Are they muted?
Like,
Yeah, they're mutants.
Yeah, they're
that's
mutants
that's what
because
it
of
is. Like
energy
mutants
drink.
go along with that and Crackdown. Like Sunset Overdrive and Crackdown, they're along the same lines. They're fantastic games, but they're not zombies. But they have that zombie-esque type of feel, I guess.
Yeah,
Like-
that horde type of sense.
Yeah, like,
so,
it's just
all
like
right,
there's-
if we're not going to classify Sunset, I would definitely say Dying Light.
Yeah, I don't know. I would say that it is a zombie game, but
It's one of those that teeters on the border.
yeah,
because
that's
they
what
are
it is.
mutants, and the energy drink turns them mutant.
And
so,
yeah, so I don't know.
Okay.
what's yours, Tyler?
My favorite one, honestly, one like the one that sticks out in my mind that I feel like has been around the longest is actually Plants vs Zombies. Like that one started out as a mobile game,
Right.
and then
It's been around a long time, but on this list there is at least one that has been out longer, and I'll get to that.
Okay, but honestly, Plants vs Zombies, like I liked that whole like tower defense type thing, like back when it was on a mobile game. I like what they did with Garden Warfare and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But like I haven't played them as much as the others.
Actually, speaking of Garden Warfare, I don't know if you guys saw it got leaked potentially last week after we recorded, of course. There was an image that got leaked of Garden Warfare 3.
Okay. I mean,
So-
it's kind of the opposite end of the spectrum in terms of zombie games, that isn't it?
I mean,
really?
it's a
But
zombie though. It's in the name.
Is it a zombie? I'm not going to dispute that it's a zombie. However, there is nothing threatening about those zombies.
I don't know. A fucking Yeti. Yeah. Those things suck.
Like kitty zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disney zombies.
Zombies light.
Omega, what is your favorite? And I think I know what it is, but go ahead.
I don't know if it's actually zombies. It's more like 28 Days Later, but I'd say The Last of Us.
Okay.
Yep. And I believe the devs have said themselves that they are not zombies. They're called tickers.
Clickers.
Or
Yeah, they're not
Clickers,
zombies.
yeah.
Is that just what them want? Is that just them not wanting to be lumped into the zombie
to
category?
the zombie
though?
genre.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean they're not zombies. There's something else.
they're
That,
not, but it's like a virus or something.
Yeah, they don't. They don't die before
They're
they
plants.
change, from what I remember. So,
Yeah,
but that I mean, it's close enough, you know.
Yeah.
But if we go,
it's closer than Sunset.
yeah, if we're gonna go straight zombies, I'd have to say State of Decay.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
I enjoyed that game. That game was
Yeah.
good fun.
That one was.
So I still haven't played it, and I have the what did they call it? Year One edition on the
Yeah,
Xbox
the
One.
fancy all the DLC edition.
Yeah, I'm still sitting on that one, and I don't know if I want to play it now or wait until after State of Decay 2.
Surely play the
yeah.
first one before 2 comes out.
Yeah, because if the two,
You think so?
if two's better, it's gonna probably suck going back to one.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I'll start that this week. Look at that.
Ooh, tease it.
Ooh, tease it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it mixed a lot of stuff. I like with the survival. Wasn't too
Yeah.
complicated like 7 Days to Die, where you gotta.
That one, I don't know. Like, I thought that game was 7 Days to Die. I thought that one was going to be a bit different from what it actually was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
pretty-
I don't know what I was really expecting from it. I guess I was expecting more of like a Minecraft-y type thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got that.
I would say it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it is.
I don't know. I thought it was a bit more complicated than that. It maybe not complicated. It's just like there was a lot more space in it. Like from when me and you were playing it, Mike.
Yeah. There is a
Like-
lot of space that you got to walk and cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind
So
of boring. Is my problem with it.
yeah,
Yeah, there's not much to do
no.
while you're out gathering stuff. That's pretty much it.
We made up our own games when I was playing with a couple of friends. We like dig holes and bury spikes in it, and then like trick somebody to come run to us for. We'll say something like, "Come get this achievement," and they'll just come running. Then they fall in there and die. Like, that's what we
Oh
did
my
because that game was kind of boring. Which I think that's a bad sign when you have to make up your own games within a game to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some games are designed to be that though. So,
Yeah, but that's lazy.
like Minecraft.
I don't think that was designed to do that, though, was it? It was designed
No.
to.
Minecraft is, I think that's designed for creative people.
Yeah.
7 Days to Die is just
Yeah.
lazy. That game died
Yeah.
in 7 days too. From what
Yeah.
I think we picked it up for like $8 or something.
Yeah. It was something really cheap.
7 days to die of boredom.
yeah.
Yeah, we did play it for like a day. So.
Yeah. I feel like one of the biggest zombie games that everyone jumps to when you say zombies,
Yeah, we haven't mentioned
Is-
it yet, have we?
it's Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Like,
See, I would argue it's Dead Rising.
I don't know.
Think about like
biggest-
original, like the 360.
Yeah, I'd have to go
Yeah,
with Call of Duty.
well, yeah, I'd still have to go with Call of Duty because it's just like they're the biggest. Like they were the first ones that were like, "Hey, we have this new mode and it's
This
zombies."
separate thing.
Yeah, like in
Isn't like Call of Duty Zombies and 360 no scoping the only reason that anyone plays Call of Duty anymore?
pretty much.
Yeah.
I like the campaigns, but zombies, I always end up playing those.
Have you played World War II's?
Yeah.
I haven't touched it yet. Is it good?
I mean, it's the same old shit.
That's same zombies.
Yeah, I mean,
I did.
Do you get to run to a helicopter and get stabbed?
No, it's when I played it, we were doing some Easter egg, and it's just like the same stuff. I think this zombies is better than the last one. The last two actually, with that
Yeah,
Infinite Warfare.
And-
Black Ops.
yeah.
Black Ops,
I
yeah.
But a lot.
I think the only.
Oh, good.
Oh, you go ahead.
I was just saying, like the map. A lot of it depends on the map. I think this map's actually more
okay.
fun. Actually, no.
Yeah.
Advanced Warfare's map was more fun to me than this one. It was Black Ops that sucked.
Yeah, I liked the in Black Ops, it was the characters. Who were you in Black Ops? Like the first one, you were.
Nixon,
Was it Reagan?
Kennedy.
Yeah.
Nixon. Yeah, Nixon.
Nixon. Yeah, like that's who you were. Like I like that part of it. It was funny.
Yeah.
But the thing I liked the most about the newest zombies is the fact that they have like actual actors. Like
Ving Rhames.
David Tennant is. Yeah, like David Tennant is one of them, and like as soon as I saw his character, I was just like, yes, Doctor Who, yes, I love David. I love David Tennant. So, but I mean, even like I still think my favorite zombies is back to World at War when they first came out with it.
It was the first one.
Yeah, like that. Like that one's always like, oh hey,
That's the one I
zombies.
played the most.
Zombies. Oh, World at War.
Yeah.
That's what I
It's pretty
associate
good.
with Call of Duty.
Yeah, I think that's
So-
probably my favorite too. But it was something new. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
at the
hard
time.
to beat that, to get
Yeah.
past that initial. All they did was build upon it. And
Yeah.
then-
And then it kind of got shitty at Infinite Warfare.
yeah. Still haven't played that game.
Neither have I. I don't
I
want
ain't
to.
not missing nothing.
Okay.
Yep.
See? Good.
I want to play the remaster of Modern Warfare.
That's
I
sexy.
And
do.
That's
it
really
is
good.
40.
Which-
It is $4 or $40.
Yeah. I saw it was a Steelbook edition of Infinite Warfare, and it came with the Modern Warfare. But that Steelbook edition was like $120. I was just like, no.
Not paying that for
I'm
a
not
10-year-old
paying.
game.
I'm not paying that for just for Modern Warfare. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
So
I think this week it is on sale. The bundle for both of them, it's $63.
that's pretty good.
It's still too expensive.
I don't remember what
Yeah.
I paid. I bought digital on PlayStation, and it came
Oh.
with both, whatever that cost.
So it was
I
probably.
think that
around-
was $80
Yeah.
when it came out. Yeah.
So, I know there's two of them on here.
Yeah.
On our list that we haven't. Well, I personally haven't done yet. And that would be the Goat Simulator DLC and Zombie Army Trilogy.
Yeah.
Goat Simulator.
Like I think part of the reason why I don't want to do the Goat Simulator one is because it's Goat
Yeah,
Simulator.
it's boring.
It's so bad. It's really
I mean,
boring, yeah.
I like it. I don't know. Just being a goat.
Gonna
it-
drag me back to fucking Flappy Goat.
Yeah, like that's the first. That's the only thing I associate with it is Flappy Goat, and that ruined the game for me.
Yeah, there's nothing like that in this
So-
shit, the DLC.
Yeah.
Like, not
Yeah.
Um,
This DLC is pretty straightforward.
Oh, okay.
It's just
But then the Zombie Army Trilogy, I bought that when it was like $5 on clearance at Walmart, and I was just
Yeah.
like, it's still sitting on my shelf. I haven't touched it.
that one. I would have chose that over
But,
State
like-
of Decay if I had to. I think that game's really good.
Really?
What's it like? Like
It's
is it
Sniper Elite with zombies. It's like a mixture of Sniper Elite and
With
Left 4
the
Dead.
testicle destruction.
Yeah, you get all the X-ray shots, but you go from safe room
Really?
to safe
Yeah,
room like Left 4 Dead, but in a
I,
sniper.
I get the X-ray shots, but do I get to destroy zombie testicles?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I shot a couple nuts, if I remember right.
Yes, getting that game.
It has the like if you like horror movies, like old, if you grew up on them, like I don't know how old you guys are, like 25, 26 or something.
youngest
Nailed
person
it.
here is
Yeah, that's
23.
definitely how old I am, right?
Shut up, Ben. You're old.
You ever watch any of those horror movies from like the 80s, like Return of the Living Dead and all that?
Yeah.
Like the game is full of like that type of music and atmosphere.
The ones that've got like rapey trees in them and stuff like
Oh,
that.
Yeah,
God.
like the campy ones.
Rapey trees.
Yeah, it's got
Wow.
like that vibe to it, which you know,
Oh.
I grew up watching that crap, so like it's kind of nostalgic for me to play it.
You might have sold me on this. It is $50 currently.
Yeah, the game's price just doesn't go down.
Wait, Zombie Trilogy?
Yeah.
Damn! I bought it for $5.
You got a killer deal.
Although, granted,
Sell it on.
I was the one who marked that down, so you know.
Gave yourself
Yeah.
a killer deal.
it takes about
basically.
40 to 50 hours to complete.
Oh, that's not too bad.
It's a lot of content.
Yeah.
Because I believe that
Ah.
stuff came out in it's like 2 games in one. They came out like part 1 and part 2 on PC or something like that. It's like
Okay.
6
Oh, okay.
chapters. I mean, you're fighting going towards like zombie Hitler or something from whatever. And it gets better as
Yeah.
it goes, because you can see, like, from now. I'm trying to remember how it's set up. It's like 2-3 chapters games or something like that. But it gets
okay.
better
I'll have to
later in the
download it and
game.
try it.
After you can see they built upon the first one.
Okay.
I just
Wait,
I'll have to
I
check it
just-
out now.
I just
Yeah.
thought of another one that just popped into
Go
my
ahead.
head. Jericho. That was an
yeah.
old 360
that's
game.
you go to hell in that game though. Is that zombies?
Is it? Is that what it is?
Clive Barker's Jericho.
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah.
you're.
Is
You're
that
in
what?
hell.
Oh, well,
Demons
I
then.
just remember the
Nope.
first the first part of it.
Yeah.
Like, random monsters were coming up at me, and I was just like, oh hey, these are zombies, aren't they?
I think
But,
there's.
I mean-
Not zombies.
if
Okay.
I'd put that more on Doom's
So-
level.
Okay.
Pretty
Gotcha.
sure it's like
Yeah.
demons and
Yeah.
stuff you're fighting in it.
I'm gonna touch on one of the big franchises for zombies then now.
All right.
Me
What's
too.
Resident Evil.
Ooh.
that? Are they zombies though?
I thought
Yeah.
that, but
They're zombies.
Yeah,
they're
They say it right
zombies.
in the game, right in 5. When you kill that first one, he's like, "It doesn't look like any zombie I've ever killed," or something like that. So, like it's
Okay.
in the game.
I thought it was caused by like what was it called?
The
The
T-virus.
T-virus or whatever?
T-virus.
Like,
Yeah.
so basically the T-virus kills them and then reanimates them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but like
that's-
you think about that first Resident Evil film, they're definitely zombies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's zombies.
Yeah.
I mean, the characters call them zombies. I wouldn't say 7 zombies, but everything before
No.
7.
Yeah. Well,
So
since
that
when can
means-
zombies ride motorcycles?
Yeah.
Since they mutated, Mike. God.
Well, that's I mean, part of those games, they'd have like a new version of the T-virus. Like, So, I mean, they probably mutated
Well,
into
no,
something
no,
else later in the games, like 5.
Yeah.
They've got to be zombies, otherwise The Walking Dead isn't a zombie program.
Yeah.
I-
Well,
Alright.
they're definitely zombies
Yeah.
in the beginning of that series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
But yeah,
I
Now,
don't know.
does everyone like Res 5?
I like all of them.
I like Res 5.
I've been replaying it. So.
It's good.
I don't know if I think I played it like a couple
I-
of times, but I haven't played it enough to say that I like it.
Gotta get on that.
I liked it when I originally played it, and then replaying it, the
Uh-huh.
standing to shoot thing, it drives
Ugh.
me insane.
I fucking hate that.
I was also playing co-op, and I was playing as the girl. I
Sheva.
cannot remember her. Sheva.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot switch her over the shoulder aim.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I actually preferred
Yeah.
that
Drives-
one in that game. Her aim
I
over the
couldn't
shoulder.
stand it.
Because I mean, I switch back and forth
That's-
depending on what I'm doing in the game anyway. Like I love that.
I
Yeah.
put stupid numbers of hours into that game. Like I have all
Oh.
the guns unlocked. I have them all
Yeah.
infinite ammo.
Yeah.
I've got S rank on every level.
So what you're saying is you can walk me through it?
I did the same thing he did. I got all of what he said on 4 systems.
Yeah, you should definitely pick it up on the Xbox One.
That rotten egg
Yeah.
hype.
It runs really well. I liked it.
It is also hilarious as well. I mean, can we talk about the things that happen in this game? Are we gonna put spoilers
Oh,
in here? It's
I
it's
guess
past,
spoilers
it's past
for
the
a
date. It's past the
360
date.
game?
Yeah.
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 No,
Right.
no spoilers.
Right. So
No spoilers.
spoiler alert. There you go. That bit
guess.
where Chris punches a boulder into the fucking
Yeah.
lava. I mean, that is the funniest thing I have ever seen in a video game.
Yeah.
Just like mashing a button and it's just punching this button. This is not a small boulder. This is like twice the size that he is, and he punches it
Yeah.
forward. So I'm just like, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's actually. I need to rephrase something and actually relevant to what you said. I don't really like 6, and
Yeah.
I don't like 6 because they made you run and shoot. Plus, I just don't think it was a good game. But I think them allowing you to run took away a lot of the like the sense of urgency to
threat.
kill something.
Okay.
You know,
Right.
like it lost a lot
And
of tension when they did that. But they got it back with 7.
Yeah.
I believe.
What?
Yeah, I still haven't played 6.
I think that was probably the worst.
And you played what, like an hour of 7?
Yeah, 2. No, I got halfway through the house.
Oh, okay. See, the
Was that
only-
one as good as it looked?
I don't know. I'll let you know. I'm gonna play it this weekend.
7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the game's awesome.
So-
Yeah, you've done it in VR as well, right?
Ooh.
Yeah. That's I think the best way to play it. Like the game.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Games don't scare me, but
Unfortunately,
that
I
game
do
actually
not
had a
have
few
that
things
kinda.
No.
that
Yeah, that's why I can't play it. 'Cause
'Cause-
not really a horror type.
Well, it's not.
No, he's
it
not.
didn't scare me. Like, I'm not scared, but that was my second time through it when I played it on VR, and like even though I knew what was coming, it still had those like a
You're-
few jump scares in it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's just a whole different.
Well, especially in VR, being that close and
yeah.
like to you and being in that world. I mean, you can't move the screen. You can't look away.
Yeah.
We,
You turn your head to look away, and it's right there.
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It's really hard to describe a VR experience, but I think that's just something you have to experience. But I think that's probably the best way to play it. But if you can't, it's still a really good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the one
Yeah.
thing.
I'll put this in here now because you guys didn't ask, douches.
What?
What?
No, I'll put my favorite in.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
okay.
Ben, what is your favorite?
Yeah, about damn time. I think out of all the ones that are on here, I decided not to go with Siege Outbreak. It's not a proper game. It's just a little add-on for Siege.
A timed ad on it, that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go for Dead Island, though I put so many hours in that game.
We did put hours in that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Actually,
God.
I think Omega, real quick, I think Omega was the one who gave me my first modded gun in that game.
Oh.
And which system? 360?
No, it was Xbox One.
Xbox
Or
One.
360.
I've played it on both.
I can't remember.
I don't remember either.
Yeah, it was on one of them. You gave me the first modded gun I ever had.
Yeah, I think somebody
Nice.
gave me. I don't remember getting one on Xbox One, but I know somebody dropped one in my game on 360. It might have been 360.
Yeah, it was probably 360 then. Yeah. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I put a lot of hours in it.
Ben, continue. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I think the one that I have to put it on as my favorite, and it's been my favorite for so long, and I know exactly why. It's House of the Dead.
Oh, jeez.
You know,
Yeah.
the arcade
The
games.
light gun.
Yeah.
Just, I love those games so much because you go into an arcade halfway through a long drive and you see those things, and it's like seeing an oasis in a desert. You know, you're so bored, and you're just like, I'm gonna shoot some stuff. It's the same as the Time Crisis games.
Right.
Oh, Time Crisis.
Ah, you see, everyone has
Oh.
these.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I love those games. I mean, if I have to stick on stuff that's actually on the Xbox or an Xbox system,
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
it's probably going to be Dying Light.
Yeah.
How's it? That's
That
on
one.
Xbox. I think it was the original.
Is it?
Yeah, I had a
Yeah,
version
it's
Oh,
with 2 light guns.
don't talk naughty talk like that.
I'm not making it up. I had. I think I still have one of the light
Yeah.
guns in my closet.
oh.
I had like I
Well,
can't remember the version. I had that in Silent Scope. On
oh, Silent Scope. I completed that first one on the Xbox. I completed the first one and I got most of the way through the second one. That was a fun game. I love that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Doing it with a controller though sucks ass.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't remember the name of the version. I'm pretty sure it was the original Xbox though that it was on.
Okay.
Yep, it looks like it was House of Dead 3.
Could have been.
Yeah, is that the one with the Uzis?
Yeah, I had a Uzi
Yes.
light gun. It was like this big green Uzi looking
I-
thing.
I genuinely saw a guy in Japan, in the Sega World in Japan one time, farming the end boss of that game so that he could get the high score in the Tokyo Sega World. Because there's like a
That is
certain
insane.
there's a target you have to hit. You got to hit like 8 targets, and he was hitting 7, and then letting the boss reset and go round again so that you could get the points for shooting those targets.
Oh.
Yeah. It is House of Dead 3. That was on the original Xbox. It's also an exclusive to the original Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something they don't have now.
Yeah.
And it
Exclusives.
appears it was on the 360 as well. Yeah, exclusives.
Do we think, right, I'm going to pull this away from the games themselves and into the sort of overarching zombie genre discussion. Do we
Yeah.
think there's too many zombie games?
Not personally, not me, because there's a ton of them, but they're so different from each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, I would.
I mean, they're
For-
different, but for me, they seem to be varying around a theme.
Yeah.
Like they're not really that different. They're just slightly different zombies. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I mean, some got slow, some fast, some got.
Yeah.
But
I hate the
It's
fast
still
ones.
it's still a dead person running at me, whether they're fast or slow.
Yeah.
well, I was thinking more
I
of
think-
the game style, like Left 4 Dead versus what's the damn game?
Dead Rising.
Dead
Dead
Rising.
Rising.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they are very different, and those games are different in that regard. But then, it feels almost like that creativity and that difference in gameplay could be applied to something other than zombies.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot.
That's where story comes in them. I mean, most of zombie stories aren't that great.
Well, actually, most zombie storylines are exactly the same.
Yeah.
You make a friend, they eventually betray you, and then you end up killing them because they get turned into a zombie.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what I liked about State of Decay. It was like the zombies weren't. It's just like survival in general was the main focus of that game. Like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. You're working as a team trying to get it done.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like there was.
I gotta check that game out before this May 22nd.
Yeah. I mean, supplies they're just as important as killing zombies in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
You've got
Have
to
you
figure
played
out.
it on the Xbox One X yet? Does that make a difference? Because I know one of the reasons I skipped it on the 360 was I heard it is janky and
yeah,
it is
it's
a little
been
difficult.
a shitty. I don't say shitty game. I mean, like frame rate wise, it's always sucked, but it's a little better on the X.
Okay. All right. I'll play
'Cause
it there.
It was never released as like a full game though. That's what I found amusing is that it was more like it was almost an arcade game, wasn't it, on the
Yeah,
360?
It was
it
an
was
arcade
arcade
game. Yep.
Yeah. Well, it started out that way, and then it's almost become its own game, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Like
It has,
full-fledged.
but even State of Decay 2 is only going to be $30.
I like that. I like that a lot. Actually,
Yeah.
I like that they haven't tried to stretch it out to more than it is.
Yep. So
Weird.
I'm excited for it. Me and Tyler looked at the collector's edition, so I'm gonna buy that.
Yeah.
I'm just getting whatever.
It looks
they got
pretty
in
cool. It's a
Game Pass.
zombie mask thing.
Oh
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting.
It's pretty cheap too. I think it's like 120.
For a mask? You were talking like a Halloween mask thing?
Yeah.
just
it's-
just for the collector's edition.
yeah.
Omega Deez is like common sense. There's just like screaming at him there. It's like 120 for a mask. That kind of seems like a lot.
But that's I'm not a collector. So. Like I never.
Yeah.
Nah,
That's
I'm
true.
not really.
I mean, I used to. Back when I first got my 360, I started collecting collector's editions, but then I asked myself, why am I paying so much for these things? When like everything that came with them just went in a drawer somewhere. Like,
Yeah.
that's-
Yeah.
You know, I don't like clutter though, so like, I'm like minimize everything.
Fair enough.
I got plenty of it.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Yeah. Any other games we didn't touch on
Evil
that
Within,
everyone likes
Red
or
Dead Redemption.
recommends?
Although, isn't the Evil Within more? I thought that was more demons-ish, wasn't it? Or
I have not played it,
That's
so I'm not sure.
that game.
Have any of us played?
I don't. Yeah, I played both. Those are two of my favorite games in the horror genre. But it's hard to
What-
like the first one is so weird. I wouldn't even know what to call them. Those enemies in it. The second one, see, it has a lot of paranormal in the games. So I could,
yeah, so it's more like demons and other
yeah,
paranormal
Spoopy
stuff.
ghosts.
yeah, because
Spoopy, scary.
Yeah, because there's. I mean, there's got to be something like that. Because in the second game, one of the side things that you can get into is this like dead lady's ghost. You can accidentally go
Yeah.
into her like side story, and she'll like stalk you through the game,
Oh,
and it
That's
you end up
terrifying.
getting sucked in this like, because it's all in your head basically. Both games.
yeah.
You're laying on that that nut sack in the tub. Like, I don't know if you guys ever
Yep.
seen that, but
What?
Yeah.
you're
What?
laying in a tub. There's like this nut sack filled with white fluid.
Yeah, it's a little
It's
weird.
And they made that
It's a-
sack a different color in two. The first one, it was like flesh tone. Looked just,
Yeah.
looked just like an
It
nut
was
sack.
it was weird.
Interesting. I think the other one we kind of glossed over was Red Dead.
Oh,
That the DLC or standalone
Yeah.
DLC, I guess.
Yeah, it was a standalone DLC. I never really touched it in Red Dead.
Yep, I'm the same way.
But-
I thought it was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, I know our little brother Mike has touched it a lot more.
Yeah.
I played that DLC. That was kind of fun. I don't think once you played that much of the game of Red Dead, to then march into that zombie DLC, it kind of felt a bit too much. It didn't need to be its own game. It needed to be like a normal DLC thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I did get bored of that pretty quick. But when I played it, I had fun.
Are there any zombie games coming up besides Save Decay 2 coming out this year?
Gone, supposedly.
Days Gone, yeah.
DayZ.
Yeah, Daisy. Yeah.
That's coming to game
They killed
preview.
my interest for that. It taking so long. I'd rather have H1Z.
4 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does anyone even play that anymore? Everyone who played that is on PUBG, right?
Probably. Yeah.
Oh, is it actually? Fortnite.
That's not. Well, yeah. The single player.
Yeah, the single player. That one's kind of zombie-esque.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
There's the Fortnite talk.
But
Yeah.
but yeah.
Got it
But
in there somehow.
Mostly it's the multiplayer Fortnite that everybody cares about, but the single player
That's all I care
Fortnite does have some zombie-esque monsters in it. So
Yeah.
I feel like there's
Right.
something missing on your list. I just can't think of it.
yeah, I know. Well,
There's
if,
probably some. It's probably something PlayStation as well. We went a little Xbox
Yeah.
focus there.
if someone knows what it is, shoot it at our Twitter, which is Benny.
At entirely _X. How many times am I say this show? Is it going to be like 12 times?
Till you get it. Till you just nail it.
Yeah,
How is that not nailing it?
that is nailing it, but like you have to do preemptive thing. Just be like, hey,
I
before you
see.
say this, it's this.
You realise every time you say anything now, I'm just going to say at entirely _X.
Yeah.
At entirely _X.
I just remembered the
There you
game
go.
At entirely _X.
What's that?
Rock of the Dead. Do you guys play that? The game is
What?
horrible.
No.
It's a game on 360. It's like a light gun game without the light guns, and Neil Patrick Harris does the voice.
Oh,
God.
everything
I'm
about Neil
interested.
Patrick Harris is amazing.
Oh God.
I'm interested.
That
What was it called?
Rock of the Dead, I think it was.
Rock of the Dead.
It's like a music. I'm pretty sure it was Neil Patrick Harris. From what I remember.
God.
I'm doing
I
some
mean,
research.
while we're talking about ridiculous zombie games, there was Typing of the Dead as well. Did anyone play that?
Typing of the Dead.
Yeah, so
What?
it was basically like House of the Dead, but to shoot a zombie, you had to type the letters that were above its head.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It sounds like
You
one
had
of those games where it teaches kids how to type.
Yeah.
Kind of, but it's one of those things where the words got longer and longer, and you just had to
Oh.
like
So basically a game where it teaches kids how to type.
pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
Yep. And Omega did nail it. It was Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh.
It was a 360 game from 2010.
I think you could actually use a guitar or some drums with that, but I used the controller.
Oh my God.
Because it's a music game. You know.
Why
Okay.
doesn't Neil Patrick Harris do more voices in games? I
You
feel
don't
like
get paid enough.
I feel like he would be amazing at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That
Cool.
game was a turd. Though.
Cool story. You can buy it for $3 at GameStop.
That's about what it should have been when it came out.
Well,
There's another game that Dead Nation. I think out of all the,
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
well, it's like a top-down shooter. Like I can't even think. Like I don't know, Tesla versus Lovecraft. If you played that,
Is Crimson Land zombies or is that
I think it is.
aliens? Actually, no, that's aliens because it's got those
Um,
spiders, hasn't it?
ooh,
Oh,
wait.
Yeah. And Crimson Land is the type of game Dead Nation is, but I think Dead Nation is probably the best top-down shooter I've ever played.
I feel like
That is on PlayStation. By the way.
All about that Crimson Land, fam.
I didn't like that one too much.
I played so much of that at uni. So much.
You know,
And uni is college for us Americans.
yes, that's what
Yeah,
it
that-
is. You know,
Again, we invented the language, so you know.
when you said top-down shooter, the game that like instantly jumped to my head was Smash TV. Like I know it's not
That's the same.
exactly. I loved that game.
I forgot another top-down one. I made a game with zombies.
Uh huh.
that original, or well, it was a 360, but it was an indie game, so it didn't have achievements, and it was like $1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was pretty good.
There's
so-
a ton of those indie, like arcade zombie games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You could get bogged down in that list forever though.
Oh yeah. You could.
Like let's wrap this zombies topic up then. Let's say lots of zombie games. We liked some, we disliked others.
Keep them coming.
I'm gonna give most of them a miss from now. I think I've had enough zombies.
I'll play them.
I feel like I'll still play them, like as long as they keep my interest and it's just like, oh hey, that looks neat. I'll
I'll only play the good ones, I think, from now on.
Yeah, they gotta.
How are you gonna know whether they're the good ones?
I won't buy it immediately.
That is a lie.
He won't
Yeah,
play
that's
it
a lie.
immediately.
I won't play it
He didn't say he
immediately.
wouldn't buy
How
it.
about
He said he wouldn't play them. The bad ones.
that? Yeah.
He's gonna buy the bad ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so zombie time is over.
Yay. Or if you love zombies.
Well, if zombie time is over, I have a random question. All right, and
Random questions from Tyler.
Yes.
That's
Shoot.
the topic. That's the
so-
segment.
me make
Ben,
some
you
music
can
for
post
that.
this. Yeah, Ben, you should post this question on Twitter too. What game will Xbox make a special edition Xbox One X for first?
First. There's
Halo.
like 2.
Yeah.
Halo.
Yeah, next Halo.
Well,
Sea of Thieves or Crackdown.
they've made very
I'd say.
See,
well. We know it's not Sea of Thieves.
yeah, I would say Crackdown.
Yeah, I guess Sea of Thieves.
Nah, it's not that
I
popular a
cannot.
series.
I can't see him doing
I don't.
it.
I just see him doing it by default. Like, what else are they gonna do?
Yeah.
They got like
Yeah.
3
Like-
exclusives.
True.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like I say Crackdown just because that was like the big one that they were like, oh yeah, hey, Xbox One X, Crackdown 3.
Yeah.
Like that's at least that's for me. So
Maybe it's
Like-
going to be the first game that actually will use the capabilities of the X.
There's a few that do. You
Yeah.
jerk.
No, but like properly tests it.
I think it'll be a good year or two. I
Uh,
think Halo 6 will be the one that pushes it.
I think there is one already. Killing Floor 2. The game renders at 1800
Oh.
because they couldn't get the frame rate they wanted and have 4K.
oh,
Because
Oh,
the system
wow.
wasn't strong
Okay.
enough. So I think that says something.
Huh.
You know?
Is
Okay.
that Killing Floor? Isn't that ported over from PC?
Yeah,
it is.
that's a PC game.
That'd be why then.
I want to play that game. It looks fun.
That's. I think that game's really fun. It's fun in co-op. It's boring by
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
So Ben, what X do you think is going to be the first
Uh,
special
it's-
edition?
It's going to be Halo. It's always been Halo for the Xbox.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see.
Halo.
Omega.
If they're gonna have one this year, I'd say Crackdown.
Yep.
Because I don't know what else is
See,
coming out.
Okay.
I got two. Mine's mostly Crackdown. My second choice is Kingdom Hearts 3, but I know they'll do a PS4 before they do an Xbox.
Yeah.
PS4
Yeah.
probably gobble
Yeah,
up
let's
that
see that.
advertising anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will. They get everything else.
Yep. So.
So let's move on to what we've been playing.
All right.
Hey Benny, what have you been playing, Mister Choo Chewer?
We'll get to the choo-choos. No, so it's been a fairly short week, but I have still managed to squeeze some things in there. So I got a bit of The Sims 4 in there. I've almost got to level 10 in almost all the skills now. There's 2 left to do, but I've realized that the main achievement time consumer for me on that game is going to be getting to the top of all the careers.
Yeah, that takes
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah. So that's going to suck.
you-
Because I'm going to have pretty... What's that?
I was just gonna ask you if you boned a ghost yet.
I have not boned a ghost yet. I am
Screw
going
it.
to have to bone a ghost.
There's an achievement for that, I think. I got a trophy.
There's an achievement for having a whole house of 4 ghosts or something like that.
Ben probably did that.
I haven't done
Probably.
that yet. I keep
Oh.
getting rid of my ghosts. They make my people sad.
Oh. That's why you
Just
gotta.
make a separate small house.
That's why you
I've got
gotta
a proper
bone a
sausage
ghost.
fest house going.
That's disgusting.
Proper.
Or not if you're into that.
By that I meant I've got the dad and 2 sons left, but whatever Mike wants to hear is what you'll hear.
What did you do to the mom?
She got electrocuted. We told you this story.
Oh, that's right.
Ugh.
Yeah, so I played The Sims 4. I've played Paladin because that game is ludicrous easy.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Now, question for you, Ben. When you did that, did you get the 1,000 off your first playthrough?
I
No.
should have. If I'd read
Okay.
the achievement helping things on TA, I would
Okay.
have.
See, I didn't read the
No, the
things on
50
TA.
grand for the last boss thing.
Yeah, I didn't read
Yeah.
that properly, and I had to go back for it.
Man,
I
I made
was-
a nice spreadsheet
Yeah.
with hyperlinks and everything and notes about it,
Do you?
and none of you read it.
Yeah. Do you know how many times I've looked at it? That was the one time that you said, or when you first created it.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I looked at it a couple of times, and I remembered you saying something about that, but I'd forgotten that it was about Paladin. And to be
Yeah.
honest, I enjoyed Paladin enough to play through and
Mhm.
just get the money.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was pretty easy.
I enjoyed that game. I
It-
don't know
it
what it
was-
was. Maybe it's the upgrading yourself and then having the upgrades persist.
Is that a
Yeah.
is that a
Yeah.
single player game?
Yeah.
It's a twin stick shooter, but
Yeah,
it's
I
like
would-
side scrolling.
Yeah. I
It's-
would say
you
twin
know those games in like Japan and all the old school games where you fly along like is
Like
it
a shoot 'em up?
Gattaca or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Shimp.
you
No,
fly along and just shoot, and things fire at you in the screen. You got to dodge their bullets and
Yeah,
shoot their.
it's like a shump or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically one of those, but on like you're always on the same screen and alien ships spawn into it.
I thought Paladin
Yeah.
was a multiplayer game for some
That
reason.
free to play.
Paladin.
Yeah,
There are multiple
Paladins.
games called Paladins
Yeah.
and Paladin and
But I must be thinking of the free to play one on Xbox.
That free to play one. Yep. Paladin is $10, I think.
That's not too bad.
it's nothing and it's an easy 1,000.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I played Black the Fall,
I gotta do
Awful.
That. I gotta do
trying desperately to make a comment on communism and failing miserably because I'm just
Yep.
sat there walking along thinking this is Abe's Odyssey. This is Abe's Odyssey. This is Abe's Odyssey.
It was not. I did not like the controls in that one.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
Yeah. But yeah, again another fairly easy 1,000. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
finally we get to the choo-choo trains.
Oh god.
So I teased this last week. Well, I say teased. It's not something that's particularly exciting for most people, but for me, it's wonderful. So I was going through the store and I spotted a game called Railway Empire.
Oh god.
Yeah. So people who know me know that I play RPG games, I play FPS games, I play a few other games in different genres as well. But what always gets me are the sim games.
Mhm.
So
Simulators, not Sims.
well, I play The Sims as well, but we're talking
Well,
like
that's true.
not like I don't want to sit there and fly a plane for 8 hours, but I the games where I get to build cities, to build big business empires and things like that, and this game is effectively a more up to date version of Railroad Tycoon.
Right.
So I disappeared into that, and I would say right off the bat, having played not massive amounts, but I've done the first campaign level, it's given me 9 achievements already. Nice little intro achievements that
Okay.
pique your interest right at the beginning, and then it'll calm down later when I have to get certain things. But yeah, I'm having fun. I'm having fun making my railway empire. So that will continue to
Be a
be a-
thing.
yeah, that'll be a thing for a few weeks now, I think, unfortunately for you guys.
That's okay.
Yay.
I'm going to be talking about which trains I've unlocked.
Oh god.
Oh dear God.
The 8 people have completed it, so
Eh?
you gonna be in the top 10, Ben?
No.
No.
2
I believe
people
in
will
you, Ben.
complete that before I do, but it's quite a recent game, and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. I think it came out a week and a half ago, or 2, maybe 2.
Jesus, those 8 people are on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
So,
pretty much all I played this week.
All right. Good.
not- that's
Omega,
not bad.
what have you been up to? It's been a couple of weeks since you've been on.
I've been playing a bunch of turds, man.
Ah, all right.
But,
How are them turds?
well, Past Cure is the first one. But, I mean, it's easy gamer score. It's an easy game. but it's just
Okay.
it's like a bootleg ass
It w-
Quantum Break, but not Quantum
okay.
Break. Like it's hard to explain. It's like really horrible shooting, like shitty looking graphics.
Oh. How much was it?
I don't know. I didn't pay for it.
Oh, okay.
I think it was like $30 or $40. 30.
Ooh, that's a hefty price tag
But then
for something garbage.
I mean,
They realize that they can start charging you for gamer score, Mike, and they know what you're about.
Well, I guess that's true.
then, I mean, I've played worse than that. The game's not the worst,
Yeah,
but it's not.
okay.
It's not very good. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think of the other turds. That's how bad they were. Metal Gear Survive, I think, is where I spent most of my time recently.
Okay, so how is it?
Did you play the beta?
No, I did
I was
not.
gonna say it's the same thing. I mean,
Oh.
it's fun. It's like one of those flash in the pan games. Like it's fun for a while, then you're just like
Okay.
really bored with it all of a sudden. Because
Fallout Shelter. That's
yeah, probably on that
that
level.
was one that I was fun right at the beginning, and then all of a sudden it was horrible.
Yeah. Well, this didn't get horrible. It just gets boring. Because the multiplayer and the single
Right.
player are almost the same thing. You know.
Right.
But man, it's just what the title says. It's all about surviving. So you got to eat and drink like constantly. You got to fix your air
Oh.
tank or whatever it's called, so you can breathe in the parts they call the dust. And you're just constantly going
Whoa.
out and it's like all fetch missions. Like you're going out and grabbing shit for this computer. Then when you're not doing that, you're going out and grabbing supplies. But you can build up your base and all
Huh.
that and send out your dudes. Because you can also rescue people and bring them back to the base. And they'll be like part of your crew or whatever.
Mhm.
But it's like, it's a really empty game. Like, it just seems like there's something missing.
Okay. So
Interesting.
it's not close to Metal Gear
No,
5.
it's nowhere near it.
No.
Does it play like
No,
it?
it's copy and paste. You're even in the same areas from
Okay.
Metal Gear 5. They reuse
Oh.
the map, the mechanics, like all of that stuff.
That sounds
Okay.
quite lazy.
So it's just the story that is just not there.
There's a story and just the objectives. Like there's not much you do. Like the whole story is getting back to. I don't want to spoil it in case you guys play it, but the whole story is getting back where you came
Right.
from. And you
Oh,
do like
okay.
6
Okay.
missions to do that. Then you're spending the rest of the time going out and, like I said, fetching supplies or rescuing people
Huh.
or like it just I don't know. It got really boring all of a sudden after I beat the main story.
Okay.
But I mean,
Maybe I'll wait for a sale. Is it $40?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's $40 for a reason. It probably should have been 30.
Okay. Yeah.
What
I'll
else
probably
are you
wait for
playing,
a sale.
Omega?
I've been chipping off Dragon Age Inquisition. That's actually the game I spent the most time in. I've been chipping off
You
that
should
game
t- you
since
should
2014.
Talk Mike through this.
So, yeah, I don't think you were on the show, but we did a yearly challenge, and Ben and Tyler's challenge for me was to complete Dragon Age.
The game or the achievement?
And
The game.
all of it.
Oh, yeah, everything.
The achievements, yep.
Okay, so that's gonna.
And I cannot get into that game to save my life. I'm about 8 hours in now,
Right.
and I cannot get into it.
That's. It
I don't know if
opens
it's
up.
something I'm missing, or
I don't know. It's kind of. I think the game got really, really good after it opened up a little more. I
Okay.
don't know if, like I said, I won't spoil it, but then
We're,
think you
we're
guys
past
know
the
what I'm talking
point
about.
now. I think, yeah, I know what you mean. I think once you get past almost that tutorial bit,
yeah, it's like the whole first area, Haven, I think it's called. It's like all of that's prologue or
all
something.
right, yeah.
okay.
There's a big everything to do with Haven, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
There is progression on from there.
No,
So if that's where you're at right now, I can understand why you're not really into
I
it.
believe that's where I'm. Yeah,
Right.
that's where I'm at.
Keep
so.
going, dude.
yeah, we just knock out that main
All right.
story. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know. You might want to check the achievement guide to see if you can actually do that. If you got to finish those, but
Yeah, that is true.
uh,
I'm assuming there's a lot of missable achievements, or
I don't know if there's a lot, but there's a few.
okay.
Missable. There's probably a few.
Yeah, I know there's one
Like-
Okay.
for I can't remember what it is, but you had like a party or something. If you don't do certain things, you won't get the 100% court approval or something like that.
Are you doing? You're not doing the hardest difficulty playthrough, though, are you, Mike?
No, I'm not.
Right. Well, the court approval one, you're probably gonna need that anyway to do the hardest difficulty playthrough when you get to that point, because there's a boss in that where if you get the wrong option, like if you have to fight one of the bosses for that section, she'll just fuck you up. She fucked me up royal like 8 times in a row, and I was just like, you know what? I don't even get a chance here, so.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't start on the hardest difficulty either. I figured when the game launched, it's actually when it was an EA Access, I started my game that I'm playing right now. Like, that's how long I've been chipping it off. But that
Well,
I thought I'd just run through it real quick, then do it twice. This game is way too big. This game is huge.
Okay.
I played that
thanks,
day
Ben.
one. Well, it's your punishment for never finishing fucking games.
Well, all right, fine.
But yeah, the reason I chose that, and it was a toss up between that and The Witcher 3, is because well, I should have given you Witcher 3.
Yeah,
it's probably a better game. Dragon Age is good though. Like, one game of the year, you know.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Dragon Age, and we've already talked quite a lot about Witcher 3 together. I want to talk about Dragon Age with people. I've played like 2-3 playthroughs of that game. So
Right.
Of Dragon Age?
yeah, I've done all the original 1,000.
Did you do everything in the game in those playthroughs?
Yes.
Damn, man, that's like 12,000 hours.
I played a lot of Dragon Age Origins. I played more than anyone should of Dragon Age 2.
I played.
So Dragon Age.
Yeah, I played.
Inquisition is always gonna
I liked the first two.
I liked Dragon Age Origins. I thought Dragon Age 2 was a pile of shit.
I liked it enough to do it on PlayStation 3 and 360.
Oh, dude, why?
Oh, geez.
Did you do the achievements for like getting
Yeah.
all the collectible stuff, like all the recipes or whatever it was, where you have to romance Isabel?
Yeah, I did
Or
that.
Isabella.
I did all that.
Yeah.
But on PlayStation, that was my second time doing that, so I didn't run into that problem. Like, I kind of streamlined the playthrough.
Yeah.
But then,
well, the problem for me was just the amount, because I get drawn into every little side quest and every little option thing. So every time it's like, oh, do you want to go check this out? I'm like, yeah, totally. And then it's the same area copied and pasted.
Yeah.
You know, they haven't changed any of these areas. They've just spawned slightly different enemies, or sometimes even just the same enemies. It's just, yeah, there was a lot of laziness in that game, and I think they could have just copied the concept from Dragon Age Origins and made it updated graphics, and it would have done better.
Right.
I don't think 2 is nowhere. I think 2 is actually the worst one, and I think it's by far the worst one.
But the question now is, was Origins better than Dragon Age Inquisition, or was Inquisition better than Origins?
I personally think Origins is still the best. Then I just like the atmosphere in the game. It has that like sense of dread.
I think I agree. Yeah.
The music.
But yeah, sorry, Mike.
right.
We totally.
No, it's good because this will probably help me get into it more.
Yeah.
Well, that's see, I have a problem with Dragon Age 2 since, like I said, I've been slowly going through it, and I've also played Mass Effect Andromeda a ton, and I can see the people that made Dragon Age probably made Andromeda, and they reused a lot of stuff like music in Andromeda, and one of the biggest parts that draw me into a game is the score, and like I'm just hearing stuff I've already heard in a different game, so that kind of, it's making it hard for me to get sucked into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mike, you need to make it past Haven. And
All right.
yeah, Omega, I know what you mean. Thing is though, the music's so epic in those games.
Yeah.
Like I don't pay attention to the individual like bits of music. I just have I get a general feeling of the atmosphere of them as I'm going through. So
yeah, that's why I liked the first one. Besides, I like the story better, but the music just gives you that sense of like everything's done, like we're gonna die. Like They did that really well with the
Mass Effect 2 and 3 were really good for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you've been doing Dragon Age, and then I see here Burnout Paradise.
Yeah, the remastered.
Oh boy. How is it? It comes out tomorrow.
It's the same. It's the same game. It looks better, but not that much. Because I actually loaded up the. I was gonna do a comparison video for YouTube.
Oh, you should.
I mean, it's not worth it. Like that's how minimal the difference
really?
was. Like it's just gonna be. I already know. I'll put the video up and people are gonna say, "I don't see a difference." And I'll be. So why waste time? You know?
Best internet voice ever.
Yeah.
That's what they say. Because one of the problems with people on YouTube is I don't think
fucking idiots.
half of them are using a 4K monitor to watch it. So I don't think they get if you watch a 4K video on a 1080p screen, you're seeing 1080p. Because like all I do is 4K on YouTube, and they just like this ain't 2160. Like nah, you're watching it on a damn calculator watch, you idiot. Like, I don't, and that's.
I imagine you get a certain problem with people who are streaming your videos and then their internet isn't good enough to properly stream the 4K quality as well.
Yeah, that's I get that when I live stream too, just streaming at 1080p. Like people can't watch it. They have to go down to 720. But for the most part though, I didn't do the Burnout comparison just because the difference itself in 4K. Because I did them both. I played them both on the X. Like I didn't go back. If I played it on 360, there would probably be a huge difference, you know.
Huge difference.
But since it's backwards compatible, I just figured I'd check it out on the system most people are gonna play either one on. It's the same. Like it's not. It's just not that big of a difference. I don't think it's. I think it should be about $25. Not $40.
How much was it?
I think it's $40.
Oh,
it's
a little
I've been
pricey.
playing it in EA Access, so I didn't.
Okay.
Okay.
But I mean, it looks 4K, 60 frames. Like it seems like it. Doesn't seem like it's upscaled.
All right.
It's close to.
I'll have to check it out because I really enjoyed it when it was out.
It's X enhanced.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it a look.
But I mean, if you played the game, it's exactly what you played already. It's just a straight remaster. You know. Like nothing new.
What's amusing in that regard is that I didn't play the original.
You didn't play it?
Nope.
Really?
Yep. So I could actually step in at the remastered point here.
I would be curious because I played it. I spent a shit ton of time in it, so
Yeah.
I'd be interested for you to jump into it.
If you never played it, I'd say it's worth it. And because if I listed genres from favorite to worst, like racing ain't even on the list. That's how much I hate it. And that's the one racing game I actually like. So I think
that's
it's
big
just
words.
fun. It's fun crashing into shit. You know. That's all I did when that game came out was my cousin. I got in his game and I just smash him as much as possible. I just think that's fun. So.
Yeah. All right. Is that all you've been playing?
No, I've been playing a lot of stuff, but I can't think of half of it.
We'll move on to Tyler then. We'll move on to Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Tyler. What you been playing?
Unfortunately, I haven't been playing a whole lot. Obviously, been playing Fallout 4. Just again, gotta try to finish that. Mostly on the DLC. Well, actually, just on the DLC. But one of the hardest things is that I have to load my save from 30. Actually, it's probably around 40 levels ago now. So I'll drop down to I'll drop down to a level
all
30.
The people you need.
Yeah, I killed all the Nuka World Raiders, so but I'll sit here over the weekend and do that. So
Nice.
But then I did play Slash and Dash or Slash Dash.
Dash.
Yeah, Slash Dash. I played that while I think it was back on Tuesday, maybe or Monday. I don't know. One of the days my back was killing me, so I laid down on the floor and I had all 4 controllers just right next to me. I was just like, okay, let's do this. I was like, and I looked at the guide. It said like 2 to 3 hours on TA. I was just like, okay, whatever. I'll do it. And then I loaded up. And it was like, oh yeah, hey, it's actually only going to take you about 30 minutes to do most of the achievements. The other 2, like, or hour and a half is just grinding. I was just like,
Yeah.
and then like I finally got to the part where I just have to grind, and I was like, oh my god, this is going to be so terrible. Because it's like
Yep.
you have to capture like 500 flags and do 100 games, and it's just like,
Yeah, and also I'm pretty sure when it came out there was a cheese.
oh,
for it.
was there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yep.
far, it's
Too late now.
Yeah, I mean it's not horrible. You get 3 captures per round, so
Yeah.
whatever. So I'll end up completing that this weekend. And then the other games that I didn't really play, but I downloaded because I'm going to play them, are the Master Chief Collection and Halo 5.
Yeah, that's 209 gigs.
Oh my god,
there.
holy fucking shit. That took forever to download.
Yeah, those are no joke.
Like, Halo 5 alone was, what, 93 gigs?
I think it's over 100 now with the latest update.
Yeah. It was ridiculous. I'm sitting there, I'm just like, oh my god, I have this game digitally. This is going to take forever. And then I popped Master Chief Collection in, and it downloaded a lot quicker. I was just like, it was still long, but it was, oh my god.
Yeah.
But mostly I'm downloading those so that way I can show Christy, my girlfriend, what really got me into gaming. So show her Combat Evolved, show her Halo 2, the remastered, show her Halo 3.
Which Combat Evolved are you going to show her? Are you going to show her the one that's nice and shiny and new, or are you going to show her the old school
thankfully you have that option of switching back and forth, don't you?
You
Yes.
do,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's
So-
a bit weird.
I'll probably be like, hey, this is what I played in, but this is what it is now.
Right.
So, or like every so often I'll just be like, hey, this is what it was, what was it, 16 years ago?
Surely you only have to
Something
switch back for
I-
keys.
Yeah. So like, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it was 16 years ago that Halo came out.
2001. Yeah.
Yeah, so around that.
Wait, do you have to do all the achievements on that?
I do still have a lot of achievements left in both those games. So-
Enjoy that
Yeah.
legendary playthrough on the library without dying.
Oh yeah, don't remind me. So,
I gotta save halfway through it.
oh,
That's
okay.
all I could manage. Yeah.
I did
So-
that achievement. I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got
Never
those
again.
2. Well, I got those 5 or actually 6 games ahead of me, since it's Halo
Right.
1 through 4 and then ODST,
ODST.
and Halo 5.
Yep.
So I got those 5 games looking ahead of me, and I didn't play, but I did go through and I pre-ordered Sea of Thieves and Far Cry 5, and I pre-ordered the Steelbook edition.
Yep.
And then the other thing I pre-ordered, which comes out later this month, is the Duke controller.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Duke is back.
You guys like that controller? Like the original?
I fucking
Yeah.
loved
Well,
it.
I like it just the nostalgia, so I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
actually opening mine.
See, he's not gonna.
I thought that controller over here was commonly referred to as the packet of crisps because it's about the size of a packet.
I'm gonna use mine, and I'm not gonna use it a lot, but like I will use it, and
Yeah.
but mostly for nostalgia, because that was the controller that we had when we had the original Xbox. Actually, we still have the original Xbox, but yeah, I'm excited about it. So
That's scrap, man.
it's
Yeah. That's cool.
but that's
Well,
all. That's all I've been
Speaking of pre-orders,
up to. What'd you do?
I made the mistake, so I pre-ordered all the same things.
Yep.
Didn't realize I'm going to be in California when Sea of Thieves comes out, so I pre-ordered it for no reason. Yeah,
Maybe people will
so
be
that-
playing
that
it
was
when you
cool.
do it, though. That
I'll be playing it. I'm just going to pick it up when I'm out there. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I hope that
So,
game. I actually
did that.
played some of that game. I hope it's more than what I played. That was Sea of Z's.
I played it 2 weeks ago. It was awesome. I enjoyed it. Did you play it alone or with a friend?
There was nobody playing.
Oh.
There was
Well,
nothing to do in that game.
Come play with me, and I will show you the fun ways of the sea.
He will show you the way. Sorry.
Look at me. Look at me.
My Buddha.
That's
So, go ahead.
So if we gotta.
Yeah.
If that's one of them games where we need to make up a game to play, I probably won't play it much.
I'll get you on my shit.
Unfortunately, I made the mistake of giving Mike and Tyler the ability to nominate games 1000 this year.
That was one of them.
And I picked that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
wouldn't be afraid.
there was that.
That game might be good. I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm not. It's going in
Yeah,
Game
good.
Pass.
We'll have to play. Yeah, because the entire time I was playing, I talked like a pirate. So you might hate me at the end of it, but I had a lot of fun.
I'll talk like a West Coast gangbanger then. Like, hey, cuz.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, we'll have to play then.
Yeah.
We only got 5 more days as of now. So
Comes out the same
Yay.
day. No, it comes out a week before Far Cry, right?
a week before Far Cry and
Yeah.
3 days before A Way Out.
Yep.
Yep. But what I actually played, I did do the Sea of Thieves beta, the last scale test. That was cool. Played a little bit more of Rainbow Six Siege. Ben made me do a thing.
Oh.
I purchased every single character to come out.
Oh my God.
That was $80, I think, in characters.
That is DLC. That is microtransactions where you actually get something that affects the game, though. Not just some bullshit skin.
Yeah.
Hey, you back off my skins.
Some of them characters.
Because
I think.
Yeah, there were some good ones in there. I like Buck a lot.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, played Blackbeard. Those are the two that I've made the
I think
most.
that's the one they nerfed. That's the guy with the shield on his
They
gun.
did,
Yes,
yeah,
they
nerfed
nerfed the shit out of
the
him.
shield.
Yeah, but he's still a good character. I still like him.
I still use him.
Especially when you're playing online and you get people who pop one bullet at your face and then it destroys your shield, but they only ever shoot like enough to kill you. You know, it's like
Yeah,
I've seen it a few times now. They pop in a window, fire one bullet at your head, then they stop shooting, and it's like, you've
Right.
destroyed my shield, and now I'm gonna shoot the hell out of you.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
almost like, I mean, everyone makes this claim at some point in an FPS career, but that's their aimbot hacks.
yeah.
They're just going, right, I just click this button once and that's a headshot.
Not with a shield.
Not with Blackbeard, baby. Not with Blackbeard.
No, I still like that game a lot. It's so much fun. I think it's still one of the most underrated games when it launched.
Yeah.
I still love it. Then I spent more money on Fortnite.
You spent more money.
Yeah.
What on?
More skins.
Skins.
Oh,
I
Oh,
can't stop
God.
playing that game.
The Battle Royale?
I'm-
Or just the game in general?
Yeah, Battle Royale. No, Battle Royale. I'm well over 100, 150 hours now into it.
I played a couple matches. I couldn't get into it. I don't care about
I,
parties, you know.
it's got hooks. Yeah.
You've got to play with friends. You've got to play with friends.
You
It's
have
just-
to.
that whole style
Even
ain't fun.
Ben's played.
I played
Yeah.
that and PUBG and just whatever.
PUBG doesn't do it for me ever since I started getting into Fortnite. PUBG on the PC, that's a different story. I'll play that all day. But Fortnite on the Xbox, it just runs really smooth, and it's real fun getting a squad together and just dropping. It's fun. And they hooked me with microtransactions. Some of the emotes are fantastic. So, yeah, I spent like another $40 in that, I think.
I spent $40
Oh,
on it. I bought early access like a dummy.
Yeah, so did I. Yeah, I did too. I think I paid $80 or $60. I can't remember
At least
for the
you're
deluxe.
getting your money's worth, though. That thing.
Yeah, no, definitely. I have with between the single player and battle royale, I have over 200 hours in that game.
Mm-hmm.
So, that justifies spending all the money on it, and it's fun. So, I don't mind it. You talked about Dragon Age. You know, I put not Dragon Age under what I've played, but it's I don't know. I'll give it another try. I'll push forward even more.
Yeah, past Haven. Omega's right. I've forgotten about that section.
Yeah. Then I played some more Switch games. I played 2 on my friend's Switch, and I cannot remember the names, but they were like little indie games. They were kind of fun. They're like a couple bucks. I can't even remember the names. So, yeah, you know, plane rides, that's all I do. So,
Yeah.
whatever. Then I've been chipping away at Minecraft Story Mode, Season 2. That's some glitchy shit. I played all of Episode 1 at a hotel, except for the final chapter, or whatever, in Episode 1. Saved it for the next day, hopped on, finished it off, realized none of the achievements had popped.
Oh, that's not
except for the final one. So I had, for completing Episode 1, I had the 100G achievement before I had all the other achievements.
Huh.
So had to replay Episode 1 all the way through to pick up all the other achievements.
About to report you on true achievements.
Yeah. It made me very angry, and I haven't played it since.
Is that the only
Yeah.
glitchiness of that game, or is it the game itself glitchy?
Yeah. Otherwise, it's pretty smooth. I played Minecraft the story mode season 1 on the 360.
No.
That is hot garbage. Then I played it on the X, and it was much better. So I don't know if the X is helping it a
much
little
better
bit.
hot garbage.
Yeah, much better hot garbage. I still like the story in that one. And still, season 2 is... I haven't had any except for the achievements not popping.
I was just playing a glitchy Minecraft this week too.
Oh, yeah?
The
Which
new
one?
version, Xbox Live Minecraft or whatever it's called.
Oh,
Oh,
that is
yeah.
not fun.
It keeps
Yeah.
putting me back in the beta for some reason. I can't even play co-op.
Oh,
All right. Are you playing it on the Xbox One or Windows 10?
Xbox One.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because on the Windows 10, there's an option for the beta, and you have to unselect it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
Or select it.
I deleted it when I noticed it, and then reinstalled it, and I was out of the beta. But then the game crashed, and I loaded it back
Yeah,
up,
that's
and I was
weird.
right back in the beta. So I'm guessing it's something to do with the servers. They need to fix that
Never
shit.
get out the beta.
never.
Yeah. And if you're going to do the Windows 10 version, anyone, play the beta version on Windows 10 because some of the achievements are unglitched
Yes.
in that version. So if you're going to stack them, do it that way.
Yep.
And also, if you're going to do the Xbox One, the new one, host it on Windows 10,
Yep.
make a world,
Or
and then do all the join on the Xbox One.
Yeah.
And then you'll get all the achievements way easier.
if you need the achievement worlds, just go on to TA and you can get a achievement world on that. I forget who.
Yeah, there's a couple of them now,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
So
I don't get that about that game though, man. Like it's the same damn game. Everything's the same. Why does it
Yeah.
not work?
yeah,
Like who took over?
Yeah.
it's the crossplay update. That's what that new one is. So you can play Windows 10 phone, like Apple, Android phones,
So
360.
crossplay screwing the game up.
Yeah, crossplay screen. the game
Yeah.
up.
Either that or they're just too lazy to do it right.
No, it's definitely because the Xbox One version was fine. It
Yeah.
worked. You could join and play, and then as soon as you try getting someone joining who's on a phone,
That was
that
yeah.
game tanks.
Like
Yeah.
I'm still doing it on I'm not doing it right now because it dropped so many times. The Android version on the phone or on my tablet, I can't play it because I just keep dropping from it, and
Yeah,
plus the controls on the phone or
it's rough.
tablet are not great.
real bad.
That's what
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Sony should say next time Microsoft brings that crossplay shit up. You can't even get Minecraft to work right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's pretty much what I've been playing.
Okay. So
This week.
let's move on to what's hot now then.
Yeah, this is a kind of a new segment of, what's out now and news.
Ooh.
And we'll start with A Way Out. I mentioned it earlier.
Yes.
March 23rd. That is out.
Yep.
Again, you only need one copy in order to play with a friend. So that's kind of cool. Looking forward to it. Burnout Paradise, as Omega said, is out this Friday for $40.
Tomorrow.
Yep. Yep, which is tomorrow.
Well,
but
for
that's
us.
irrelevant.
Yes.
And the big one for me, Sea of Thieves, March 20th.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And also, and we got real lucky with this.
yeah.
Right before we started to record, the achievement list finally came out.
Oh, yeah.
Now, and this was from your lovely cousin, Omega. He tweeted it, and I saw it. These achievements look really fun.
Yeah.
And they're not basic. They're
Basic bitches.
They put some time in. Yeah, no basic bitches.
No.
They put time into it. And actually, the article that they released, every time you earn an achievement, you get a different wallpaper with each one, which is something that has been on the Xbox One since the beginning, but no one actually does it enough. So, and this game is, I think it looks beautiful on the Xbox One X and 4K. It looks amazing. So, having those screenshots will be really cool. Oh, actually, they're not even screenshots. They are actual wallpapers from there. So
Should be good.
But
it should be good fun.
yeah, the achievements. If you want to look at them, you got to go to seaofthieves.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I will add about those achievements, see it. They did have like a contest to create the an achievement. The winner of that contest, his name's Maka Twerk or something like that.
It's Macca's second account.
So the achievement that won, it had 38% of votes, so I guess that's what won. But the achievement name is Smile, You Son of a, and then the description of it is kill a shark with explosive barrel. So my guess
pretty
is
good.
Referencing Jaws with that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one will be interesting to try to do.
There's some really good ones. Yeah, and we should say none of the description tell you exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It works like how the game does with the objectives.
Sorry, I just saw
God.
I just saw one of them. It says, "What shall we do with the drunken sailor?" And that's referencing that old drunken sailor song. Oh my god, that's great.
Yeah,
Love it.
there's some really good ones in there. I would take the time and read through
Yeah.
them because they're really cool.
Yeah, I'll say let's post that on Twitter so people can look at them. Benny?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
definitely.
Entirely_X. Got in
So
there.
yeah, that's coming next week. I'm sure we'll talk about it next episode.
Oh, yeah.
That might be the focus. Yeah,
It,
and we'll get Omega playing.
well, Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered comes out next week also.
Oh right.
Well, I won't be touching
I
that.
never played the original.
I never
might be
played
done
the
with
original
Assassin's
either.
Creed games.
Yeah, but not even if you wait. Did you play Rogue on the 360?
Nope.
Well, why don't you try touching it?
Because
what,
it's
Russian?
an Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, but you're Russian.
But Assassin's Creed, they're gonna make me collect chests again, Tyler.
But the vodka. The vodka.
I totally forgot about that one.
So
but,
that one's on there.
And I don't know. I'm kind of
Yeah,
done with
so-
Assassin's Creed too, but it's been a while.
But you're
Yeah.
still gonna touch it.
It's been a
Yeah.
while since I played one, and I'm told Rogue is really good. So
Okay.
Origins is from what I've started is really good too.
I like what I've played of it, but yeah, I've been
Yeah.
jumping around from game to game.
That's my problem. That's
Yes.
the pain of my existence. Yeah. It's real hard. Well, I think that's it for this week, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to episode 21, and thanks, Omega, for coming back again.
Word.
And we'll be back next week to definitely talk about Sea of Thieves.
Yes.
And the achievements.
Yes. And me.
Wait, maybe we'll describe what they mean.
Me-
Try to at least get them out there.
Speculate what we think
And-
they are.
Me finally
Yeah.
using my controller.
Yeah. So, hey, Ben, Twitter.
It's at entirely_X.
And Tyler, the Instagram.
Entirely_X_gaming_podcast.
Yay.
Dang.
Yay.
And Facebook.com/EntirelyXGaming. And it's because Instagram doesn't allow spaces.
Which is
so-
obnoxious.
Yeah, I just redid all my social media because of that underscore. I got tired of saying that. So I just made everything one word.
Yep.
Can we do that, Mike?
We can't because, well, I guess, but it's going to be... Because you can't do capitals either on Instagram.
No.
So I guess we could just do entirely X. I don't know. Let us know what you think it should be on
You can
Twitter.
put capitals in your
Or
name.
message me on
Entirely
Instagram.
X.
Yeah, in the name, but not the display
Yeah,
name.
handle it. Like, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
I switched it all over.
Yeah. We'll,
Plus,
we'll think about
We'll
it.
take a look. Let us know.
I
Yeah.
needed
So.
it for something.
And, yeah, our YouTube channel, again, we need more subs. So please go sub to it so we can get a custom URL instead of numbers and exclamation marks and percentage.
What are you guys at right now?
20, I believe. So we need quite a few.
Yes.
Got
Yeah.
a ways to go.
Yeah. And Omega, where can people find you and what else have you been up to?
I just been making new music and promoting
Oh,
the
yeah?
music I just put out. Yeah, I don't know why I'm done like that. I just put out an album and I already got one half done. It's been like less than actually it's been a month exactly since I put that one out.
Yeah. Well, definitely go download it. Listen to it. Where can they find it?
It's everywhere. It's on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, Deezer,
Look
like
at
any
that.
major retailer, you can get it. So there's only
Very
one
nice.
place for
Where-
physical
and-
copies though, and that's Amazon.
Oh. You can get a physical copy?
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't want
that's
to
pretty
pay
cool.
for all those CDs, so I
What?
just did it through Amazon on demand.
Oh, okay.
Plus, who buys CDs anymore? So that's
I will if you sign it.
I mean,
What about your Twitter
that's just Omega Deez. At Omega Deez, so one word.
and YouTube?
Like-
Gamers be like?
Well, I got two. I just deleted a
Yeah.
YouTube channel and I still got two left. And I just started one with my nephew,
Yeah.
so it confused me. But
God.
the music stuff's all on Omega Deez. The video game stuff's on Gamers Be Like TV.
There you
Okay.
go. And Omega, we have a lovely sign-off game, so if you come up with something weird. Basically, it works. Each week, we say a different sign-off from a movie, video game, and then people have to tweet in, and I give them a $5 Xbox Live code for the first person who gets
get
it right.
them all right.
Yes.
They-
This
yes,
the
that is a
important
caveat.
part,
Yep.
Because we had a few people this week who guessed, well, quite easily guessed two of them.
Yep.
Yes.
Which is why this week we're going to make it a little bit on the harder side.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Omega, if you have one, feel free to go after Tyler.
One popped in my head
So-
as soon as you said that. So
Okay.
All right, go ahead with it. Yeah, you go first.
it's just, I ain't from Africa. You're from Africa. You African booty scratcher. That's something that's been stuck in my head since I saw the movie like 20 years ago.
Okay. Don't say the movie. But.
Clues right there, clues.
Yeah.
Right, so
Go ahead, Ben.
I'm gonna do mine. Mine, by the way, I want the specific movie that I'm thinking of, and it's mean because this is in a few. So it's, you can do it.
That's a trick question, man.
And yeah, it is. And mine is, are you a god?
And of course, mine is everybody quiet. You smell that?